lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. I'm a little nervous about this video, but I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, right? So, New Age is not witchcraft. You don't know what you're doing or what you're talking about. You created a servitor, you're selfish and wrong for that. You work with demons, you must be selfish and evil. I would never practice how you do. And that is not the right way to practice witchcraft. Okay, guys, so how many of us have received this type of feedback in the community or these type of comments while we're expressing our individual practice? How many of us felt like we were being attacked while sharing how we practice in our personal path, or shared a personal experience that we had? Before I go further in this video, I want to express that I am speaking about this topic not to spread toxicity or negative feelings, but it's coming from a place of love, understanding, and growth as a spiritual community, and I think that's really important to talk about right now. Sadly, a lot of people in our pagan and spiritual community has been put into a corner of judgment, and even more sad, a lot of this is coming from other spiritual practitioners making others feel that way in the community. So there's a few points I'd like to make about this discussion. First, I want to make something clear. Your path is your path. There is no right or wrong way to practice in your path. You are the center of your universe, and nobody else is going to experience the things that you do in the same way that you do. Therefore, it is not anyone else's experience to comment on or say that someone else is wrong or judge. Because my experiences are very real to me. Your experiences are very real to you. So, who is anybody else to make a comment and say that it is wrong? The second point I want to make is there is no hierarchy or governor of witchcraft. This is not a religion to dictate that the person next to you is practicing wrong because you believe your way is the right way. That works for you. That does not mean that the other practitioner working with the same deity differently is wrong. For like an example, it just means that they are progressing on their path using what works for them. And that should be celebrated, yet I see so much attack in the community. The third point is, like I see this a lot, is how heated people are getting over deity debates. I see a mentality of, that's my goddess, and if you want to work with them, you have to do it exactly like this, or else, just as an example. I can't tell you how many times I've seen that in the community, and it makes me sad. It is awesome to be passionate about your path and your experiences and your deities and the way that you work with them. But it is equally awesome that another practitioner does it differently in their way. In history, pagans under the same pantheons were so diverse in their beliefs, varying from clan to clan. No two Norse circles believed or practiced the same. No two Celtic circles believed and practiced the same, even though they all usually would work with the same or believe in or worship the same deities. I feel like a lot of this mentality or behavior comes from religious programming, the need to know the unknown. People want clarity and the stepping stones and discipline of a right way. But in our community, it should not be like that. By degrading or belittling New Age, left-hand path witches, or any group is not okay just because of different practices, different ideas, or different perspectives. I feel like we should be embracing that diversity, and we should be more supportive and open to a different perspective. And another point I want to make in this discussion is the occult. The hidden, the unknown is endless for us to discover. It does not have to be one way or one truth. Hence, the occult. So it doesn't really have to be a system that is the right or wrong way. We as a spiritual community are more powerful when we are collectively supporting each other and allowing our unique skills to flourish. We all have strengths, we all have skills and our own uniqueness and our own way of practicing. We should not gatekeep, attack, spread hate among the community. It makes you weak as a person to do this to another who is just expressing their own way of practicing. We are not the judge and jury of witchcraft. We cannot claim someone is not a witch because they practice or believe in a certain thing that you disagree with. There is so much hate, pain, and negative emotions that come out of that type of mentality. So could you really, with that thought process, call yourself spiritually enlightened while expressing that on another practitioner? I'm not calling anyone out. This video isn't about that or attempting to hurt or attack anyone. I just think that this should be discussed openly in the community, and we should find a respectful middle ground as a spiritual community. Just love and respect each other. Be open to other perspectives, and if you do not agree, that is okay. I mean, we all disagree with somebody at some point. But what is not okay is making someone else believe that they are wrong because you have a different opinion. I've had these thoughts for a while now, but to be honest, with like cancel culture and so much react and attack that we're seeing everywhere in all communities, but especially ours right now, I was a bit nervous to express this, but I kind of woke up today and I said, a lot of people in this world are hurting. A lot of people in this world are in pain. So let's openly talk about it together, work towards union, healing, and being more vulnerable with each other in this community. When we are more vulnerable with each other about these things, we are more authentic in our thoughts and our emotions. So we need support and acceptance in our community. No one's perfect. We can all work on this together, you know. That's the key, is union. Just trying to be better than we were yesterday, right? I mean, there was a time I slightly had like a similar mentality when I was identifying as a traditional witch. And I thought my way was the right way. It worked for me. I seen the results, and I very much expressed that. However, with time and growth and listening to others and being more open to other perspectives, using my compassion and acceptance that truth is subjective and it is sacred to each individual. But that is the key, realizing at one point that I was wrong and growing from that. We are not perfect, I'm not perfect, but I am growing and learning every day, and all of you teach me. As well as the work I put into being better than I was yesterday. So may I suggest that we all, as a community, people watching this, that we work on this together. We can achieve a type of harmonious community together. Can we be more open and receptive to our neighbors, our brothers and sisters in the community, and learn from this? Can we strive to be better together? I believe in you guys, and I believe in our community. I believe we can do this, and that's why it needs to be talked about and expressed among the community. So I encourage anyone to VR to this, and let's talk about it and let's grow. Let's just do better together. I love you all, and you are awesome. Always remember that. In whatever path you walk, walk it like you talk it, sis. I do hope that people see that this was coming from a loving place, and it's just my thoughts on the situation and seeing the community. And as somebody that wants to be part of the community or put content out there, and we see all this negativity toward each other, it's hard, it's difficult to want to continue to express ourselves, because that kind of backs us into a corner, like, whoa, what's going on here? Why? And these are my thoughts about it. What are yours? Tell me in the comments how you feel about this. Do you feel like you've ever been personally attacked by someone else in a community, or a cult, or paganism, whatever it may be, witchcraft? Let's just keep in mind that difference okay, unknown is okay. Freedom, guys. Freedom of expression, freedom to love, and acceptance. Well, that's my thoughts on this, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I love you guys, and until next time.